Hi guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, then welcome here for the very first time. I am Carmen. Today we are watching season 1, episode 2 of the Disney Plus show Loki, as I'm sure you saw in the title. I am so excited. I absolutely loved episode 1. I am very excited to see where Loki's arc goes from here. Obviously, it's going to be different than the arc that we know from the previous movies, but I think that he can still end up being a hero of sorts in this iteration as well. I am really liking Mobius so far. I am finding the TVA to be very interesting, if not confusing, as all time travel sort of is. I am very curious about who this other Loki is. Someone in the comments mentioned that they thought it could be a female Loki maybe, and I was wondering the same thing since we didn't see their face, and we now have confirmation from the MCU that Loki is gender fluid, so that would be really cool if we saw a female Loki. It would also be really cool if there was just 2 Tom Hiddleston Lokis because, you know, I can never get enough Tom Hiddleston. But I think a female Loki would be a cool twist. Yeah, I'm just curious to see more about the entire story, where we're going. So I'm going to stop rambling and let's just get into it.
Hi! What's going on? You guys aren't dressed right. So.
She thinks that they're just not dressed properly. I should not be jamming out to this scene, but that really got me into this episode though.
Are you recording or are you alive?
Sort of both. Watch it. Where's your manners? Oh, hey, quit it.
It's so funny to see him, like, he has like a boring office job, you know?
We're looking for a Loki, a variation of this guy. A type we should all be very familiar with because the TVA has pruned a lot of these guys, almost more than any other variant. And no two are alike. Slight differences in appearances, or not so slight.
An audience with the timekeepers is on the table.
Keep that focus.
Reset charges prune the affected radius of a branched timeline, allowing time to heal all its wounds. Which, by the way, sounds like a nice way of saying disintegrate everything in its vicinity.
It is.
And watch the videos. I mean, some of them. If you leave this tent, you'll end up like them.
What?
What do you see?
I see a scheme, and in that scheme, I see myself.
Should I secure the reset charges?
No, he wants me. I'm the key to his plan. He knows that I'm stronger than him.
Almost 1 unit.
And he rightly believes that together we can overthrow and rule the TVA. But that's not what I want. I have a new purpose. I'm a servant of the sacred timeline, and knowing what I now know about his tactics, I can deliver you the variant.
Infiltrate? Is that his plan?
We'll need to speak to the timekeepers at once. They're in graver danger than we realized.
He's lying. Just playing games. There's no one out there.
Reset the timeline.
I wonder if any part of it was true.
I know you have a soft spot for broken things.
I don't think so.
Yes, you do, but Loki is an evil, lying scourge. That is the part he plays on the sacred timeline.
Maybe he wants to mix it up. Sometimes you get tired of playing the same part. Is that possible?
You really believe in this variant?
Luckily, he believes in himself enough for the both of us.
You're probably wondering what happened out on the mission. That was your first lesson in catching a Loki. Expect the expected.
It is adorable that you think you could possibly manipulate me. I'm 10 steps ahead of you. I've been playing a game of my own all along.
What? Charm your way in front of the timekeepers, hustle them, and seize control of the TVA? Am I getting warm? I'll give you 2 options, and you can believe whichever one you want. A, because I see a scared little boy shivering in the cold, and you kind of feel bad for that ice runt. Or B, I just want to catch this guy, and I'll tell you whatever I need to tell you.
I think it's both.
I'd like all files pertaining to the creation of the TVA.
Those are classified.
Okay, I like all files pertaining to the beginning of time then.
Those are classified.
Okay, the end of time.
Those are classified.
Okay, what files can I have?
Happy reading.
Loki files.
The answer isn't in the files, it's on the timeline. He's hiding in apocalypses.
Which apocalypse? Any time in history, there's like a million of them.
Let's just say
What are you doing?
your salad is Asgard.
No,
in this scenario.
it's not Asgard. That's
it's
my
a metaphor.
lunch.
Just hang in there.
I want that
And
salad.
I could go down to Asgard before Ragnarok causes its complete destruction, and I could do anything I wanted. I could push the Hulk off the Rainbow Bridge. There he goes.
The salt's Hulk.
And I could also set fire to the palace.
No, just stop. Don't set fire
Okay.
to the palace.
I can do whatever I want to do, and it would never matter. It wouldn't go against the...
He's fucking up his salad so bad.
It could be any apocalypse. It could be a tidal wave, it could be a meteor, it could be a volcano, a supernova. If everything and everyone around you is destined for imminent destruction,
It doesn't
then
matter what
nothing
you do.
that I say or do will matter, because the timeline's not going to branch. Mobius, come on. What could possibly go wrong? We got to properly test this theory.
Well, here's a fun theory. You lure me out into the field and then you stab me in the back. And that's a theory I don't want to test.
You don't trust me, you can trust one thing. I love to be right.
Is this Pompeii? I knew that it was Pompeii.
So we're going to start with very small disturbances.
Very small.
Can you make bird noises?
Bird noises.
Loki! Loki!
Go! Be free, my horn friends, be free! Vos omnes, morituri estis, iste mons, ignes, pastos per saecola in vos est, e vomiturus!
Zero variance energy, no branching in the timeline. Yeah, but in order for this theory to hold, the disasters have to be naturally occurring, sudden, no warning, no survivors.
How many of those disasters could there possibly be?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
I'm assuming a lot if you're talking about all of time.
If you think too hard about where any of us came from, who we truly are, it sounds kind of ridiculous. Existence is chaos. Nothing makes any sense, so we try to make some sense of it.
He's not wrong.
You know, you called me a scared little boy.
I called you a lot of things.
You did. You're wrong, though. You see, I know something children don't. But no one bad is ever truly bad, and no one good is ever truly good. That's where he is.
Alabama 2050. Come on, you don't see me usually this worked up, right? I'm excited. I'm chomping at the bit.
Okay,
Yes.
I really hope Loki doesn't kill him.
there's not much I can do if it doesn't work out.
For all time.
Always.
Oh gosh.
The hell was that?
That was me. Using magic to dry my clothes.
But right
We're
now,
here. We're not going back. The variant is here.
Mobius, it's fine. It's fine. You can trust me. I understand I have to earn that, so I will.
Why is
Sus.
it the people you can't trust are always saying, trust me?
Hey,
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's okay. It's okay.
what are you doing?
Shopping for plants.
Could that be you?
And I probably would have worn a suit, but yes, maybe.
You're the fool the TVA brought in to hunt me down.
Me, I presume.
Please, if anyone's anyone, you're me.
What's the matter? You too scared to meet me face to face? Show yourself. I have an offer for you, that's why I found you.
Go on.
I'm going to overthrow the timekeepers. And, cards on the table, I could use a qualified lieutenant.
And I assume you mean...
Me.
What say you, Loki?
Don't call me that. You can call me Randy.
God, now I understand why Thor found this so annoying.
After 8 to 10 seconds of consideration, the answer is no. I'm not interested in ruling the Time Variance Authority.
What do you want? What do you want, other Loki?
Call the TVA. Let the infirmary know we're
No,
gonna bring
no, no. I gave it away. I gave it away.
What did you give away?
The timekeepers, where they are. I gave it away how to find them.
I miss Randy.
Oh my God.
I would never treat me like this. Hi.
I have shit to do.
Shit.
What do you want from me? What is this about?
Brace yourself, Loki.
Real?
What is this about?
This isn't about you.
It is a female Loki. What the Oh shit. Shit. That's where it ends. Damn. Okay, you guys. So I think that was a... Oh, hold on. It's about to start playing Falcon and Winter Soldier. Okay, you guys. So I thought that that was a really good episode. I love when they sort of delve a little bit deeper into what makes Loki. I love seeing him be sort of mischievous and trying to get the files on all of the time stuff. Like, can you show me the beginning of time? The end of time? How the time variance authority started? Like, I love seeing Loki be Loki, I guess. Love the humor. I absolutely adored the scene where he steals Mobius's salad and he's with the freaking salt shaker and this pepper shaker. And it, like, I feel like he was, you know, obviously trying to give him a metaphor of Loki hiding in the apocalypses, but he was also, I feel like, just being a fucking dick, you know? Like, which is just funny. I also think that it's really cool that Loki is hiding in apocalypses. Like, it's such a smart thing to do, which makes sense for Loki as a character, because you can do whatever you want, and as long as everything is wiped off the map, it doesn't matter. There's no consequences or repercussions. There's no way to know because the timeline is getting reset, right? It's staying the same, because if everyone dies in Pompeii, it doesn't matter what you do in like the minutes leading up to everyone dying in Pompeii, or probably even like the hours leading up to it, maybe even like the days, because again, as long as you're not like, hey, everyone leave town because, you know, you're gonna die, then there is a sort of space that you can occupy where there are no consequences to what you do, because, you know, everyone in the place that you're at is gonna not exist in the timeline anymore anyway. I'm still unsure as to why female Loki took C20, because unless it was just for the distraction of it, because otherwise there doesn't really seem to be a need for her to have taken her, right? I mean, I guess she told her how to find the timekeepers, right? But how does she know where the timekeepers are? Or does everyone in the TVA just know, but they just don't go and talk to them? Because Mobius kind of made it seem like he didn't know where they were or how to contact them, because he said that he had never met them. So that was interesting. Also, I'm kind of burying the lead here, I guess. We found out that Loki, the other Loki, the variant that our Loki is trying to search for, is actually female Loki, which has been speculated by, I think, everyone since they announced gender fluid Loki prior to the premiere of Loki. I think they announced it they confirmed it as canon, rather, a few days before the premiere of the first episode. So watching the first episode and knowing that kind of made me question whether or not it would be a female Loki. And I think it is cool to have a female Loki. My only thing is, why is she blonde? Doesn't that seem weird that she's blonde? I'm not I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm used to Thor and Loki, and Thor is, the blonde Asgardian god or whatever, and then Loki is sort of dark hair. He's more pale. He has a certain look and aesthetic, and every sort of iteration that I've seen of female Loki she also has black hair and everything, so that kind of threw me off a little bit. But I don't know. I don't want to be too nitpicky. They probably cast for the actress who I haven't seen enough of to be able to sort of ascertain her character or why she was cast or her acting or anything like that. So I'm not judging from any of those parameters. It just seems weird that they would cast somebody blonde and not at least have them have a black wig or something, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. It is a little bit weird though. All of that being said, I do think that it is cool and interesting, and I do find Loki v. Loki a very interesting concept. And also, Loki jumped into the little door with female Loki. So I'm curious as to how that's going to go. He doesn't have anything to be able to get back, and the TVA is obviously going to be very preoccupied with all of the deviations to the sacred timeline that female Loki created. So I don't know. I'm a little sad because I really was enjoying the banter between Loki and Mobius. I was really enjoying their sort of budding friendship, the back and forth. I really liked that. So I am kind of sad that we're not going to get that. At least, I don't know how long until Mobius is able to find Loki. So we're going to miss it for at least some amount of time, and I am a little sad about that. I'm curious as to where female Loki went and what her end game is, right? Because she sent all of the reset things through doors, which is creating a bunch of different variations in time and is fucking up the sacred timeline. So all of the TVA agents have to hurry as quickly as they can to each of these deviations and try to fix them before they create a whole new timeline. And I wonder if she did that because she knows where the timekeepers are, and she's trying to get everybody who could try to stop her from getting to the timekeepers out of the way so that she can go to the timekeepers. Now, what she wants with the timekeepers, I don't know. And if that's even where she's going, I don't know. But that would be kind of interesting. And it would be effective because even the lady who was, she was like the judge in Loki's trial, she even picked up her baton and was ready to go out into the field again. And I don't think that she's done that in a long time. So yeah, I'm very interested to see where this goes from here, because I think that obviously the sacred timeline and all of this stuff is going to, it has to affect everything in the MCU, right? Like, it has to. It's the timeline of their existence. I am interested in what is going through Loki's head right now. He went after female Loki. Now, is that just an attempt to get away from the TVA and the possibility of being, you know, zapped out of existence? Is it because he wants to team up? Is it because he thinks that she is going after the timekeepers? Like, where is his head at in all of this? And how is he going to try to spin it to his advantage? Curious about that. I'm curious as to what is going to happen to Mobius now that Loki has escaped with female Loki. I don't imagine that's going to be great for him. But again, I think everybody is kind of preoccupied at the moment, so maybe it'll be okay. I really love the ambiance of this show, I guess. I love the way that the TVA kind of feels both old and new at the same time. There's this sort of clashing of older technology and new technology, both at the TVA and in the scenes that we watch. And I thought it was kind of cool how they went to a Renaissance fair and Pompeii and then 2050 Alabama. It's this kind of cool just meshing of kind of a retro theme with a very futuristic theme, and it works in a weird way. I really love how many character scenes that we've gotten so far in this show. I feel like this show has the potential to be a lot of like action-packed running and chasing and all of that stuff, like a lot of Marvel stuff is. And I love that, don't get me wrong. But I also love that when they sort of slow down and take their time and have these character moments and these conversations and these kind of slower paced just moments with characters. And I think that that's really cool that the show has done that so much already. I really, really like it. I love how even in the midst of it being so funny and sorry, there's a car going by, so funny and so fast paced, it can also take those moments to just slow down and have even just these small character moments, like Mobius saying to Loki, like, that he thinks that he's a sad, scared little boy who's been left out in the cold, right? Because that is who Loki is. And so much of where Loki comes from is the fact that he is, you know, at his core, that little boy who doesn't feel like he belongs. And he's also a dick, you know? So it's like, he contains multitudes, like we all do. But I just, yeah. I feel like I'm rambling, but I just really love those moments, and that the show allows for those moments and really sort of lingers on them and invites you to contemplate them and just invites them in general. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I think that I am definitely rambling at this point. I am so in love with this show. It's so fucking good. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking and let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching if you did. As always, if you want, you can like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't already, but there's literally no pressure. If you don't want to, that's fine. I understand. And yeah. Until next time. Bye, guys.